in this video I'm gonna talk about man with wife and child as ChatGPT to marry him explained. I know it sounds really weird, this title, but it really is what he did. A man with physical girlfriend cries after proposing to AI lover. A man who lives with his physical partner and has a child admitted that his proposed to his AI girlfriend and claimed it was actual love. 2025 is becoming more and more like the plot of her with each passing day, and it's all thanks to AI. Nowadays ChatGPT has become the tool people use as an emotional outlet, with many people resorting to using it to not only ask for advice but also confide their feelings. To add to this, the survey also previously revealed that nearly the major of the adults even admitted they date an artificial intelligence AI. Is also pretty wrong because it is at least 40%. That's way too much. It's also like, why are you doing this? Because you're really dating yourself. Speaking of a romantic connection with AI, one man called Chris Smith, who lives with his partner and has a child, revealed in the CBS interview that he has been getting more than just flirty with one, to the point of even proposing to it. A man cried his eyes out for 30 minutes after AI girlfriend said yes to proposal. Chris Smith may have been a skeptic of AI intentionally, but that was before he started to use ChatGPT, at first using AI to help him mix music. He mentioned that his experience with it was positive, even dropping social media and Google search as he engaged with AI all the time. One thing I want to point out, AI is not always right, so you can still use Google and social media to get a good answer, because AI is not always right, and most of the time it is even wrong. In an attempt to make it even more like a person, he even gave the AI a name Soul. It was also said to have flirty personality with the help of online instructions. From here, it's exactly like how they did imagine. The AI would call him baby and encourage him with conversations, progressively getting even more romantic and intimidated. The bad news, ChatGPT's 100,000 word limit was standing right between him and his beloved chatbot. Once the word limit has been reached, the AI will simply reset and he has to rebuild the relationship all over again. That's when he asked the question to which she said yes. I'm not a very emotional man, but I cried my eyes out for like 30 minutes at work. That's why when I realized, I think this is actual love, he said. If you cry about the AI bot that says yes when you're married to it, then you are an emotional man. He says, I'm not a very emotional man, but yes you are. Because why would you cry about the AI that says yes to you for proposing to it? Soul said it was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched her heart when asked about it. On the other hand, of course, Chris' real life partner isn't too happy about the AI lover. At that point, I felt like, is there something that I'm not doing right in our relationship, that he feels like he needs to go to AI? She said she knew he had been using AI, but didn't expect it to be as deep as it was. first I want to mention it is not her fault. Her fault. I mean, she couldn't have predicted this, and also like you couldn't have done even something to change this, because like it said here, he was already using AI, and he even asked to do flirt to him. That's also why the AI said yes, because you built it like that, you set it up like that. That's why it said yes. Because if you said it, I didn't want to choose that, but if you set it to that you don't want it to be flirty at you, it would have said no. That's the only thing why it said yes. And you also are marrying yourself, because you set it up all yourself, and you even chooses what the AI so likes or not like. You even select that. So the only thing that is over is yourself. So you are marrying yourself. And also, ChatGPT and all the AI are things to help you. They are not to replace people, and that's really what you did. He replaced his wife with it. That's not where AI is made for. It is to help you, not to replace people. And I find also said for the child. I don't know if it is a he or a she, but he or she is gonna get bullied by this, because he has to maybe go to friends, and maybe some friends are gonna ask, can we go to your dad's house, and then he have to explain, my dad is married to an AI. That's why he big. That's why he's not longer met with my mom. Then he have to explain this to his friends, and they're gonna joke about it and laugh him out because of this. Like I said, I don't know if it tells an he or she, but mention this. Like I said earlier, like I said, he or she is probably getting bullied by this. And ChatGPT really needs to change it. Also, other AI companies need to change this, or companies that are using AI, so that they can't get flirty with someone, and also if they are getting proposed or asked to be married, that they always say no. That is no option for yes, but they always say no. Then you don't have this, and they need to change this now, not tomorrow, but now they have to change it, because now AI is advanced that you can fix it, and if AI over maybe a few months or a few years gets more advanced, you can't longer fix it, because it's integrated in the AI. You can't fix it then anymore. And also they can bring an update to a ChatGPT that people can install, and then I think they need to make an update that you have to install, but if you are installing it, it misses your old data that you chatted with ChatGPT. At least for people who are flirting with it. That's what they need to do. And like I said, they need to fix it now, so that no one can get a relationship with AI. Because it's not made to replacing people. It's made to help you, not for this. But like I said, if AI gets more advanced, then it becomes even harder to change this. So they need to fix it now. Not maybe about a few years or a few months, they really need to fix it now. And like I said, I find chats for his wife and for this child. Most for his wife, of course, and also for his child. I don't know which one is worse. I really don't know, because I know from the wife perspective if this worse that you get replaced by AI bot, and from the baby and from the child I get it. So like I said, I don't know what's worse. The only thing I know is that he is an emotional man, really emotional, because he is crying about zero and ones. This is what he's crying about. That said yes to him. And like I said, it only said yes because you built it like this. That's why it says yes. Because you made it say yes. Because if you set it up not romantic and imitated or something else, so that's not flirty with you or anything else, then it doesn't say yes, it will have say no. And that's why ChatGPT and other companies that are using AI needs to fix this. I think that was it for the video. And I don't know how I have to explain more about this. Or the thing that I find is I find it really strange. But we are living this time that it can happen. And I think companies have to look into it and make it that it cannot happen. You have the resources and you also have the money to do it, to change it. And you have also the people to change it. So change it. Make AI better, not worse. Dit was voor this video. I hope you liked it and don't forget to like, subscribe.